Some people love a fairy tale. The YouTuber beats the heavyweight star, the internet wins, and boxing never recovers. But this fight? It was never really a fairy tale. It was a countdown to the first clean Anthony Joshua right hand. And in Miami, it finally happened. Joshua stopped Jake Paul in round 6. But the shocking part isn't that Jake lost. It's how long the fight stayed weird before it turned brutal. So let's break down what really happened, without the hype, without the coping, just the facts.
Not that much is going to happen. And it almost, there's a left hook. Down!
If you bet Jake Paul to win, you weren't betting on boxing. You were betting on a moment. On chaos. On a highlight clip that would live forever. Because in a real boxing world, there's never a comfortable universe where a prime heavyweight with Joshua's pedigree should lose this. And that's what made the build-up so toxic. People weren't debating skill. They were debating the storyline. Will boxing protect itself? Will the spectacle embarrass the sport? Will it get stopped in time? And when the bell rang, the fight didn't start like a normal heavyweight fight.
Paul!
6, 7, 8, 9.
Heavyweights don't need to win every second. They just need to control the space and make you feel like the ring is shrinking. That's what Joshua started doing. The posture changed. The stalking got calmer. The confidence got louder without him saying a word. Then the jab showed up. Not flashy, just relentless. And a jab like that doesn't just score points. It steals your oxygen. It steals your timing. It steals your legs. This is where the fight stopped being cute and started becoming physics. Because now Jake wasn't moving to frustrate Joshua. He was moving to survive Joshua. And survival gets expensive. It drains you. Fast. Then round 5 happened and you could feel the whole arena shift. Reuters reported Joshua found his rhythm and dropped Jake twice in the 5th. That's the moment the fantasy died. Because knockdowns don't just hurt your body, they rewrite your mind. They tell you, you're not safe here. And I'll give Jake this, he got up. He didn't fold instantly. But getting up doesn't mean you're okay. Sometimes getting up is just postponing the inevitable. And the inevitable was waiting in round 6. Round 6 is where the fight became a headline. MMA Fighting described Joshua landing a massive right hand that put Jake down, and the referee stopped it at 131. That right hand didn't just end a fight. It ended an argument. And afterward, multiple reports said Jake suffered a broken or suspected broken jaw. When your jaw gets damaged, that's not "I lost." That's your body telling you, you don't belong here right now. This is where people split into two camps instantly. One side said, see? It was always going to end like this. The other side said, but he still had the courage to take it. And both things can be true. Here's the line that makes people mad, but it's reality. Jake Paul isn't just a YouTuber anymore. When you have world-class camps, elite coaching, full-time training, nutrition, recovery, that's a professional life. But being a pro isn't the same as being elite. And heavyweight elite is a different universe. One mistake becomes a medical report. This fight proved Jake can sell an event, build interest, bring eyes. But it also proved that pedigree still matters, especially when the other guy can end your night with one shot. Now, for Joshua, this was bigger than a win. Because he didn't just win. He protected his image. He protected boxing's pride. And then he did the coldest thing possible. He praised Jake and immediately pointed at Tyson Fury. That's the message, thanks for the spectacle. Now give me the real rivalry. And that brings us to the most dangerous part of this entire story, what Jake does next. Now we enter speculation, so let's keep it honest and label it. There are two paths people are talking about. Path 1, Jake goes back to controlled fights. Names he can manage. Risk he can price. Momentum he can rebuild. Path 2, he doubles down. Keeps chasing real killers, because the danger is what prints money. And here's the scary part, both paths still make him rich. But only one path keeps him healthy. Because after a stoppage like that, especially with jaw damage reported, you don't just bounce back. You recover, and you rethink. And that's exactly why this fight won't disappear from the conversation.
And if Tyson Fury is as serious as he thinks he is, and he wants to put down his Twitter fingers and put on some gloves and come and fight one of the real...
So yes, the story ended how it was supposed to. Joshua stopped Jake Paul in round 6 in Miami on a global Netflix stage. But the real twist is what happens after the ending. Because if Jake goes back to safer fights, people will say he was never serious. And if he keeps climbing, one day he might not get the chance to stand up again. So choose one, does Jake rebuild smart or chase danger again? And be real, what would you do if you were him? Subscribe for more.
There's fighters out there that will take on any challenge. Step in the ring with me next if you're a real bad boy. Don't do all that talking, AJ this, AJ that.